Somebody's crying polo. Somebody's crying polo.
Hi beauties, welcome back. It's a beautiful day. Grandma is still in the school. We have not closed yet, but it is break time, so I quickly remember that I do not have any soup at home except the chicken stew that I did. So right now I am, as a woman, I begin to think, I say, wow, if we get back home, what are we going to eat? And I have earlier thought of preparing bitter leaf soup. So I quickly remember that there is bitter leaf close to my school area. So right now I am coming out from the school to go to one of my neighbor's place to cut the bitter leaf because there are plenty of bitter leaf there. Yes, so right now I am going there. So let me take you to where I'm going to cut the bitter leaf. Alright guys, so this is bitter leaf. In my language, we call this etirot. Grandma loved eating etirot. So while I was in the school, I quickly remember that there is no soup at home. Trust woman now, so that is the duty of a woman. I quickly remember that there is no soup at home, and I have already thought of bitter leaf. So I said, okay, let me come out and cut some from this my neighbor's house. This is the Kansikak's house. It's my neighbor. So I have already cut some. They are there. This is the one that I've cut so far, and they are plenty because I cannot eat small bitter leaf. It has to be plenty. So I'm going to go down there and then, remove them from the stem so that by the time I get back home, it will be very easy for me to wash. So let's move down. So this is the one that I've cut so far. In fact, I have also cut this previously. So I finished removing this from the stem. So I'm going to remove this as well, so that by the time I get back to the house, I will only wash it and then start cooking. So I've finished removing them from the stem. Look at the stem. So I'm going to throw this away and then pack this into the bag. I thank God that this bitter leaf is plenty. I never knew I was going to get this much because this time there's no bitter leaf because there is no rain yet. So everywhere is dry. Alright. Yeah. See you at home. All right, guys. Helen is also here.
Hi, welcome back to the channel. We are going to cook bitter leaf, bitter leaf and
Soup.
chicken.
Bitter leaf soup and chicken.
Yes.
You this girl, you too like chicken.
Even you too, you like chicken.
So you want to follow me and like chicken?
Yes.
So this is the bitter leaf. It's not heavy, it's very light. It is leaf. So right now we are going back to the school because we have not closed. So we are going to close officially before we start going home to prepare our delicious bitter leaf soup. All right, let's move. All right, guys, we are back home, and so we are now ready to wash the bitter leaf. This is the bitter leaf, very plenty, very plenty. So I have to turn it into a big bowl.
It's also
Very hot. It's because it was inside here.
yes.
So yes. Now, where are you going? Okay. So right now I am going to add water, but before then, some of the things that we need to use in washing this bitter leaf includes a sieve. So I have a sieve here. I also have my knife and chopping stick. This is local chopping board. So I also have here palm oil. This palm oil, you need a drop of palm oil to be able to cut the foam from this bitter leaf. So you don't need plenty of palm oil. So here is palm oil and a tray that I'm going to use to cut it after washing. I also have a bowl that I'll be using to scoop water into it. And this is another big bowl, so that by the time I finish washing here, I'm going to sieve it into this other one. So let's start the work. Whenever you want to wash your bitter leaf, make sure you rinse it out first before you start washing. Because if you don't rinse it out first before you start washing, by the time you finish washing, the face will not be bright and fresh. So you have to rinse it out first of all before you start to squeeze it.
Look at the little.
It takes plenty. I'm going to throw this away. Open the gate.
Okay.
Carry it up. It's okay. Okay, see, the palm oil is very small. Look at it. So I have to add this palm oil is going to cut the whole foam from this. Look at it. Helen, come. Now that the foam is no more, I'm going to wash it until all the bitterness is out. So after cutting the foam with palm oil, I'm going to start to cut it. You can choose not to cut yours, though. It's not by force, or it's not compulsory rather. But I choose to cut mine because that's how I like it. It's a matter of choice. I'm no longer using the tray. So I consider using this inside because it's wide enough. Early one. Put the water small you can carry. Put the quantity you can carry. Thank you.
Water can form you.
Before I come, water don't use the poor person. Because you put it too much.
Yes.
Yes, I'm done washing the bitter leaf, so I'm going to store it in the freezer so that whenever I want to make use of it, it will be very easy. Right now I'm done. So here is the bitter leaf, well washed. Yeah, I'm now set to put this into the freezer. So guys, if you have your bitter leaf and you are not ready to cook it at that moment, you are very free to wash it like this and then store it in the freezer. You cook it some other time that you like or that is convenient for you. Yeah, my bitter leaf is ready. I'm sure you love this video. If you did, don't forget to like, thumbs up, and also share. Please don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. See you in my next video. Bye guys.